We find ourselves once again at Mount Olympus, and for some reason zombies are just absolutely attracted to this place, and the occupancy of Mount Olympus gets changed every few years. This year, it's the brand new Clone Wars Clone Troopers' turn to defend Mount Olympus, and we're using a lot of new units in this battle. We've got DC-15C Clone Wars Clone Troopers, we've got Z6 Rotary Cannon Troopers over this way, and then up top here, we have even more variety. First of all, we've got Captain Rex, then we've got Ahsoka Tano, then we've got ourselves these Rocket Launcher Troopers. Below, we've got ATTEs along with these ARC troopers down here as well. So we have a wide variety of troopers, and we've got about 10,000 Jedi who are on guard mode, meaning if the enemy gets too close to them, they will launch a counter-offensive against the enemy. And this is all going up against 6 million zombies and 100 colossal titans over this way. Should be an extremely fun battle. If you guys do enjoy, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. Now let's get into it. Alrighty then, boys, pressing start right now, and the zombies start to move forward. Now, these battles last a very long time, so I'm starting to record this at about 9 o'clock, so potentially I might go to bed and just leave this running if it gets too late. Here we actually have some predators moving forward as well. I added some fun units in here just for shiggles because it's kind of entertaining. Here go some of those colossal titans right here. But yeah, we're definitely going to be present for the first 3 or 4 hours of this thing, and if it doesn't end by then and the clones manage to hold out, then we'll do a time shift forward. It should be pretty exciting. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alright, it seems like the runner zombies are going to be meeting with these clone troopers right here first and foremost, and that is not a good sign that these runner zombies are getting into the lines of the clone troopers. They're not getting kills yet, but the clones are like letting them merge between the gaps between clones, which is honestly very, very bad. That's how clones end up dying on the battlefield here, and I'm not super keen on losing a large portion of our army very, very early on, because this is like 1,000 clones right here, and then another 100 Z6 rotary cannons above. Although I don't know how powerful the Z6s are, they're sort of untested waters for us, so we'll see how that ends up going. But as you can see, number of the clones getting bloodied already on the battlefield here as they spam out their fire and take some hits from the zombies. Let's go check in on the top units up this way, and there should be some Jedi. Yes, Jedi are already guarding their Phase 1 clone trooper brethren right here and starting to slash and stab their way down the mountain ever so slightly. These guys again are on guard mode, so they will move out essentially if they see enemies nearby. We've only got like 3 or 4 Jedi over here. Okay, a few more are joining the mix, because I was gonna say that one Jedi is definitely gonna die, and he is now rolling completely down the mountain. Chance of survival probably near to 0% at this point for this guy. Let's name him Jedi Knight Jeff, and hopefully Jeff, is he gonna get back up? No, he collapsed on the ground. Poor Jeff. Oh, rip potato chip to the boy, the legend Jeff. More zombies making their way up. We also have some Game of Thrones zombies in the mix over here as well, and those guys are a little bit stronger than your standard zombie on the battlefield, so you know they can potentially have better killing potential against the Jedi and clone troopers. As of right now, it is a slow start to the battle. Just about 8,000 dead zombies. Meanwhile, we've got 7 dead Jedi and clone troopers. I'm guessing mainly Jedi, or some clones over here. Though it doesn't really look like any clones have died over here. A few of them are this guy's very close to falling off the edge, though. Have anyone else fallen off the edge? It doesn't really look like it, but that guy could potentially very, very easily fall off the edge and die. But it's yet to be seen if that's actually going to end up happening on this battlefield today. Maybe a couple of clones did die over here, though, as there's quite a number of zombies getting in on this way. And the more that body pile grows, by the way, the more these other zombies are going to be able to get in here. And look at this. This entire valley is going to fill up as zombies trickle in, because there's only a few entrance points to said valley. So the backlog of zombies here will only grow, and grow faster and faster and faster to go up against these clone troopers, and then the clone troopers are going to have some serious problems going forward. I'm very excited to see this battle turn out, man. We're still in the extraordinarily early stages, but I want to see these rocket troopers fight because that'll be sick. I want to see Ahsoka get involved. Oh my god, her eyes are huge. She really do got those anime eyes. And then we got Captain Rex here, who would be very cool to see fight as well. And of course the rest of the Jedi too will be pretty entertaining. It looks like the clones up there are too far away with their DC-15Cs to get back up to these Jedi, so these Jedi will likely end up dying before the day is done. But that's kind of the point of them, is to go in there, you know, buy a little bit of time, that sort of a thing, and to have a little bit more of a dynamic unit on the battlefield. Either way, I think it would be kind of fun to do a time lapse right off the rip here, right here against these clone troopers getting assaulted by zombies, just because this is a really good time-lapseable area. It'll be cool to see the zombies charging in, dying, clone troopers potentially dying as well, and the body pile growing, although a lot of the zombies are just falling down here and creating body piles below instead of creating them here, which would actually be helpful with body blocking. But we'll see if maybe they can accomplish that a little bit later on. So let's check this out, boys. By the way, please be sure to hit that like button if you haven't already, subscribe, and comment down below. It really does help me out a lot in the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get into it. Alright boys, at this point, the body pile's growing here, but it's growing so much more down this way. As you can see, look at that, look at that, look at that. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but it's like, it's a pretty large body pile right there. So maybe these guys will reach up there, but the body pile growing, that'd be pretty crazy. But as of right now, I don't think a lot of clone troopers have died up here, really. How much health is this? Only 200. How much health do you have? 25. Okay, so they could potentially die fairly soon here. That's for sure. But they're just not really at the moment dying out like crazy or anything like that. But there's only been 45,000 zombie deaths thus far. Look at all the Titans just waiting, and this lonely one who's really going to want to be a part of the group. But there's only 45,000 dead zombies and 191 dead clone troopers. And Jedi, of course, as well. Oh, look over here. The Predators are getting in here and actually managing to punch some of these clones. Look at that. Oh, that could be a little bit of a game changer. That could be pretty good, but the Jedi keep on coming out and sort of allowing the clones to do that cover fire for them while the Jedi act as cannon fodder behind, which is no bueno. So yeah, we still have it. Like, I mean, okay, so if we do the calculator, right now, for every one clone trooper that dies, they kill how many zombies? So we do, what, 48,000 divided by 212? So every clone trooper is currently killing 226 zombies. Now if we multiply that by 17,318, which is the number of remaining clones, we get 3.9 million. So currently, the math is not adding up in the favor of the clone trooper army. In fact, currently the math is depicting the clones taking an L here because there's still 5.8 million zombies left alive, and with the current rate the clones are getting kills, they would only be able to kill about 4 million zombies. So definitely a bit of a discrepancy right there. However, we have not taken into account that the ATTEs are still alive over here, and the zombies have yet to even attack those, so those guys could do a lot of damage. We still got the rocket troopers, we still got Ahsoka and Rex, all of whom should be able to get way more kills on average than your standard clone trooper that's just defending down here. So all of those things will potentially assist in the clones managing to get more kills, make a little bit of a comeback. Oh, and of course the Z6 rotary cannons over here as well. Now, the zombies, of course, the more clones they kill, the less clones are available to get into the action and get shots off, meaning slowly they will decay in terms of the number of kills that they're capable of getting over time, because they will have less clone troopers on the battlefield than right now. And also, the zombies have like colossal titans who eventually will enter the battlefield and do some damage. So it really is pretty up in the air currently on who could potentially win this thing. There's a lot of different ways that this could end up going, and we just need to wait and see. And that's why I started this semi-late in the evening, so I can let it run overnight. But for now, let's go ahead and do another time lapse, this time observing this area. Quite the body pile over here, by the way. And of course, many are getting dumped over the edge, so we got quite the body pile growing here too. Got some Jedi in there, that's funny. Got some zombies. Not seeing a lot of clones in here. No, I'm not seeing like any, but then again, the clones are a little bit further back than where the action is right now, so it kind of makes sense. But let's go ahead and watch as the Predators, Game of Thrones zombies, and regular fast zombies come on in here and attack these guys, and the Jedi go out to meet them. This is a pretty good fight so far. Well, folks, it's been about, well, it's 11 o'clock now, so it's been a while. And we're at 140,000 dead zombies and demons and whatnot. And it looks like they've actually killed a number of clone troopers back this way, and Jedi now. We're up to 633 dead clone troopers, Jedi, etc. And it looks like these guys are actually getting kind of close. They could cause some problems coming up soon. How are you doing over here, boys? Oh, we got some of these boys dying too. Looks like the clone poopers over here are getting pooped on. Wow, that was a sentence that I did say, and I chose to say, and I thought of it, and I continued to say it. Why? Why did I do? I don't know. Okay, but clone troopers over here are doing pretty schwagadelic, but they are getting killed just a smidge. We do have the Z6 rotary cannons finally firing out a little bit. They've got 1,500 health. How much? Whoa, they do crazy damage. Whoa. Oh, that might be OP. I might get rid of a few of them. Oh my god, they're armored too. Okay, these guys are a little OP. I'm gonna get rid of like a few of them because it just seems unfair, because keep in mind, we got 788 kills just firing like that. So I think we need to eliminate a number of these guys before we allow them to continue the fight, because that is overpowered as all heck, my guys. Look at this. Look how many shotgun shots to the face it takes for these guys to die. And keep in mind that they're going to be fighting zombies, not exactly known for their shotgunning abilities. So yeah, I think we need to nerf some of these guys. Maybe I should have probably tested this game before, but you know what? I knew it was going to be hours long, so I was like, I'm just going to throw the units out there and kind of hope for the best. And I think these guys might be a little bit too strong, so we got to eliminate some of them. I know some people are going to be real mad about this, but it needs to be done. I got 800 kills. Look at this. Wait, ready? I'll do it again. We're at 788 kills. We are now at 1672. We've doubled our kills in 10 seconds. They're too OP. They're too OP. We're gonna leave just this small section below. Okay. I think that's fair. So let me clear out the rest of these guys. Okay, just spent the last like 10 minutes killing these dudes, so now there's one left alive up here. and then like 6 or 7 down here. They are really, really OP, and I think it's a necessary evil that which we need to do. Has anyone attacked up here? No. No one's attacked up here. There's one Jedi with the ARC troopers up here, which is kind of funny. There's those ATTEs, completely dormant, completely useless up until this point. So that's really, really fun. Awesome. All right, and these guys continue to die. The body pile down below, probably getting fairly chunky. Yes, very chunk, very chunk. Look at this. Look at these, very chunk. Okay, 5.5 million zombies left alive. So actually, it's more like the clones have gotten like 500,000 kills. Zombies probably dying from falling off the cliffs, and maybe the Z6s don't get counted as kills because they have like explosive capabilities or something like that. Those are usually the reasons why the total kills don't line up with the number that have actually been killed. So there's that. Either way, let's go ahead and let a pretty good time lapse start right here. I think that'll be pretty fun to watch. Whew. Alright, boys, it is now midnight, so we're gonna let this ride for all night, pretty much. Seems like as of right now, the zombies have only 881 kills, so actually they're not doing too hot. They've carved out a decent amount of these clones, but yeah, overall they're not doing amazing. And then over here, they're getting stopped pretty good as well. So right now, the mountain fortress is holding, but there's still 5 million zombies left alive. So there's a lot more of them to go through, including pretty much all of the colossal titans, it seems. So let's let this ride all night and see what happens. I'll be back. It'll just be 1 second for you guys, but it'll be, 8 hours for me. So let's see. Well, all right, boys. The zombies end up winning through the night. That's crazy. Oh, was it the colossal titans, perchance? It could have been. Wow. Actually, the top didn't hold out at all. Like, at all. What? There's like no dead zombies up here. What? I mean, there's tons. They killed a lot. There's only 2.38 million zombies left alive. I'm wondering if the colossal titan was able to just step on all of them and like glitch it that way or something. I don't know. We're gonna have to run it back here and eliminate the bottom piles and just have the very peak, because I want to see what happened during this. All right, boys, we're literally just having the very top here with Captain Rex and Ahsoka, as well as the ATTEs down here and the ARC troopers, just to see what happened, because obviously something did happen here. And my hunch is that the colossal titans made it to the top and then basically stepped on these guys. That's what I think happened, and it probably glitched on the sides or something like that. Which is a real shame, because I was expecting to wake up this morning and come and just see like an absolutely destructive body pile, but that's not exactly what we got. Oh, I thought the zombies were gonna come this way first, but they're already getting killed over here. Oh, and that's because a few Jedi have come down from the mountaintop over this way. Yeah, they're heading down a little bit. Oh, a clone has already fallen to his death. That's one soldier that the Republic's not going to have. And actually, there's a number of Jedi up this pathway, too, just a little bit. So it seems like the zombies might take their time getting up here. And then still, no one likes to take this path. I wish the developers would fix the pathfinding so that we get zombies going up this path, too, because I'd really love to see that. But that just doesn't really happen very often. It does sometimes, but not very often. All right, so the zombies are going to be slowly making their way up here. Why don't we time-lapse that, because that's going to take them a while to get through these little Jedi patches and whatnot, but then we get to see how the top actually fights in this thing. Well, it's very interesting what's happening. The zombies have actually made it all the way up to here, but then more Jedi counterattacked and they ended up all the way back down to here after the counterattack, which is pretty impressive. The clones and Jedi have 121,000 kills. Has it? Oh, we actually do have some action happening over here with the clone commandos, or you know what I'm trying to say, ARC troopers. So that's pretty exciting. But the Colossal Titans are getting really close. I'm very curious as to what's going to happen with these guys. Look at this one, like sketching all around. See, this is what I think is happening. See, did they just die? No. You see how when they're moving around, they accidentally like kill some of their own zombies, and they like push the zombies around in the... See? They're getting pushed around and stuff, and some of them are dying. I think... Look at those beans! Look, I think maybe... We let the dogs out. I think maybe... These guys basically, like, see, we can like push around a bunch of zombies. I think they got to the top and just pushed the Jedi and the clones around. Oh, he face planted again. He's not dead, but he's face planting. So let's see what ends up happening and see if that theory ends up coming true. Yeah, let's let it ride. Alright boys, it's been another 30 minutes and they're holding out actually so much better this time. It seems like the Titans are struggling to get up the mountain. It's only a matter of time though before one of them figures it out. 609,000 kills by the Jedi and the clones, and they're holding tight. They're holding real tight. 500 deaths for them though, which is rough. But it's not the worst thing ever. Where are they over here? Oh. I guess they beat these guys all the way back here. That's kind of crazy. Alright, let's let it run a while longer. Okay, so here is definitely a major problem. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. A Titan has managed to get up to the second point here. So I'm curious to see if he manages to make it up to the top. I guess let's time-lapse this and see. But if he does make it to the top, then yeah, this will be some serious problems. But maybe he just gets stuck there because these guys are really large and they have a hard time actually maneuvering. These cliff sides don't look super easy for them to get up. So let's time-lapse this and see if he manages to make it up. Alright, so quite the interesting saga we saw unfold here as the Titan ends up crushing a number of ATTEs first. So he scaled the side of the mountain. I didn't know they could even do that. Crushes 2.5 ATTEs. Doesn't reach any of these troopers though. Kills some more Jedi over this way. Tramples his way up here, killing more Jedi. And then, I don't know how he skipped over these guys, but he ends up here. And then he crushes to death, mind you, everyone. Captain Rex is somehow still alive. Ahsoka Tano is somehow still alive. But he crushes to death half of the top of the mountain. So pretty much the theory is correct that basically the Titans got up here in the last battle and managed to just step on all of these guys. So that's crazy. Alright, why don't we just let this ride for a while longer and see what happens, because... why not? I'm sure another Titan will find his way up and just crush them to death. Well, we've got another Titan up here who has curb stomped the rest of these guys, it seems. Really crushed them. And you can see his like footprints in there or whatever. Oh, did he just die? No, he's falling. No, he is falling. Oh, but he's gonna... The dog's got a squeaky toy. He's gonna land right there, so he could recover... Oh, he fell all the way down. Okay, well, you know, the zombies came very close to a victory, and then that guy fell down. So now they're kind of back to where they were a little bit. I mean, they're making progress up here, because now they have two paths of access since the ARC troopers are down. However, they lost their Titan. So the next Titan, it looks like some more are working their way up here, but it does take them a while. So let's see. 4.2 million remaining zombies. Okay, so this is actually pretty cool because the rocket troopers have started to fire and now they're blowing zombies straight up off of the hill, which is sick. I don't know what kind of effect they'd end up having on the Titans, which it seems like maybe they're getting a little closer. I don't know what this bro's doing. He's all the way out there. But yeah, it seems like this could be a solid standpoint for the clone troopers. I'm probably going to go make lunch now because this has been going for like a full 17 hours. So, well, I mean, I guess it's the second battle in that series. But yeah, we'll see what happens when we get back. Okay, so another Titan has made it to the top, it seems, and he's basically just pummeling these guys. There's very few left. Somehow Ahsoka and Rex are still alive, though, but he's killed pretty much everyone else, it seems. Is there anyone, like, up here? No, he even got those guys. I think his stomps are, like, extraordinarily powerful. He did leave, like, a couple Jedi back here, though, so the rest of the zombies get to have a little bit of fun with that, I suppose. But yeah, why don't we just time-lapse the very end here? It seems like they did actually a little bit worse, but that kind of makes sense because they didn't have the ground forces this time. And I think that finally just about does it for this battle. A very long process here, but I don't even know. There's apparently 9 clones left alive, / Jedi, but I have no idea where they are. I don't think the zombies or Titans know where they are, so I think we're gonna call it there. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know this was a bit of a messier battle, but I tried to kind of salvage it since I already time sunk so much into it, so I hope you guys still got some entertainment value out of it. Either way, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.